Hello friends, today I'm going to be going over the hot new video released by 343 officially revealing Forge. Forge has finally been confirmed for a November release date, and right now, after months of almost no hope, the Halo community is pretty much like this right now.
You might have Flap and the rich lady under your spell, but it's gonna take more than that to impress me.
Now 343 showed off some of the basic mechanics and improvements made for HaloInfiniteForge. It was mentioned that the next video in the series will be talking about scripting and node graphs. So the first example map shown was a recreated section of Halo Infinite's campaign level Foundation, and it was shown to only have used 38% of the map's item budget. The second example shown was called Curfew, and it looked like a dark, dimly lit cyberpunk city, similar to the official map Streets. I honestly think this map looks a lot better than Streets in a lot of ways. I particularly like the fact that there's only this one neon hotel sign trapped in a dark and depressing soulless metal alleyway. Really sells the cyberpunk feel to me. The map budget was shown to be 65% of its item capacity this time. The name of the Forge canvas used for the first example map was revealed to be called the Blank Canvas.
Which canvas is this?
This is the...
Is it blank?
This is the blank canvas.
And it's probably one of the largest, most empty map canvases we've seen in Forge yet, but I doubt that this is the official name from what we saw. New map features for Forge were revealed in this build, such as radial menus showing node graphs, the build menu, and quick saving. Object scaling by plane was shown, object scaling by overall size, object material swapping, snap objects to ground, naming custom objects, even prefabs returned, such as this awesome holo table example, and it's confirmed to be savable for your map locally or to your hard drive. An ability to finally no-clip through your own map objects can be briefly seen in a few moments in this video.
So I'm going to fly out of the world here. I have some objects.
Another build menu was shown, and this one gives you the option to customize properties of the Forge map, such as lighting, nav mesh for bots, audio, and even reflection volume options. Magnets were shown snapping objects together with ease, and the long-awaited undo and redo Forge options were finally shown off in the video.
So if I fat finger something or whatever, I can be able to just click undo and it'll go back to the steps. Or if I want to put it back, I can hit redo.
And that's a first. And that's
a first. That was a
Yes.
huge community wish list. When I first started here, it was top of my quality of life update stuff.
This means that after nearly 13 years and 6 Forges, we'll finally have one of the most requested community features implemented into Forge. A major engine upgrade to the Slip Space engine now allows static or fixed objects to no longer count toward the total rendering process of the map. This means that the engine will not checkmark these items as dynamic objects, resulting in a higher frame rate and lowering processing needs for the engine. This is a significant upgrade to Halo 5, where every object was considered a dynamic object, and thus lowered the total item limit and caused significant congestion in highly detailed and concentrated map sections. Now let's talk about some of the cool stuff I actually liked about this video. I think my favorite part of the video was this clip of a single rock that had just been scaled up to the size of a mountain, and it was mentioned that this object counted as just one item despite its massive size. This is going to be great for resource management. I can already see people using simple rocks as just massive backgrounds and dynamic vistas in the future. Another cool shot was this small glass office that was briefly shown. And I really like this flaming metal barrel with a small grass texture inside that made it look like trash. Really creative stuff. Another really notable moment I picked up on was this goofy barrel slide near the end of the Curfew map presentation.
performance impact that they used to in Halo.
Which I'm really not sure was intentional, but it kinda happened. Well, I guess barrels still roll even in 2022. Now the final bit of news I wanted to touch on was this particular clip.
Right, we've had some budget improvements, and we've expanded the total budget, right?
Yeah.
Total object count and stuff like that.
Yeah, Halo 5 was 1,600 objects, the most you could put in. Right now, with this version of Forge, we're at around 7,000 objects that you can place.
Wow.
So yeah, huge improvement there.
Michael Shore mentioned that Halo 5 supports a maximum of 16,000 objects that you can place on your map, but this version of Halo Infinite has 7,000 objects you can place. I'm not sure if he didn't realize that he used a lower number or if I just misinterpreted what he said, but I'm pretty sure he meant to say at least 70,000 objects can be placed. I hope he clarifies this point in the next video, but he did say this version of Forge, possibly implying that what we are seeing is just an older build of Halo Infinite's Forge. Speaking of builds, this version of Forge is so well made that I really question why it just hasn't been released yet, although it might be a prototype and that's why it's not finished yet. Similar to the E3 2020 campaign reveal prototype. I also didn't hear anything about a custom file share or server browser option yet, so we probably won't be able to share any maps at launch. But here's hoping that this is the only major hiccup that Forge has at launch. Were the maps very impressive to you? Or did they just pale in comparison to some of the things the community has made in Elite Forge? Were there any gameplay tools or features that you wish to see but just didn't see in the reveal? Are you just as anxious as I am for Forge's release? Let me know by commenting your thoughts below. Also, if you like this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribe to my channel. I plan on producing more Halo news content, Forge tutorials, video essays, and a lot of other fun stuff in the future. Thank you for watching this video, take care, and remember to stay cool.